All right, what do you guys say we get this party started? Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, Nicholas, for being here. Maximo. Man, I cannot read today. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Black Rose, hello. Welcome to the stream. We got some more tree building to do today. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, people. We got some tree building. Yeah. All right, so I spent some time on the server this morning, just a little bit, to basically just repair my tools. So I got these things back up to snuff. I just collected a bunch of leaves here. That's why my wasting netherite is a little damaged, but that's okay. It was almost completely broken last time, but not anymore. All right, so we got some tree building to do today. I kind of want to get to that. I don't think this is going to be a particularly super long stream because I kind of got that hightail one coming up after this. Speaking of which, the comparison between Hightail and Minecraft, it's gonna really throw me for a loop with controls, you know. Our very favorite Cinnamon is in the chat right now. Simon Holmes, welcome. Welcome. GReimer Smells, thank you for the lovely greeting. All right, last stream we were over here doing this stuff right here, and I might revisit this, if not head over there, because we gotta build trees over here too. There's so many trees that need to be built. And now that Cinnamon's here, we can get started. All of that needs trees. Oh my god, there's so many trees. Oh my god. There's so many. It needs to get done though. That over there also needs grass put on it too, so oi, there's a lot. There's also this part needs to be finished being built. So I don't think that's the exhibit. I think that's the blank area between the exhibits. If I can stop flying, please. Yeah, the textureless antelope here. Yep. We need to oh my god, leg spike caused me to fall right off the edge there. Holy cow. We need to get this thing filled in too. So there's some stuff to do around the server here. But it all starts with trees, alright? It all starts with trees. Well, we did work on this last time, so why don't we just like put some trees on this little bit right here? There is right above this ledge here a ruin, so I wouldn't mind actually sprinkling a little bit of ruins down here as well. I do need to do something here, because this looks weird. Ground blocks, where are you? Where art thou? Wow, 4 blocks. Let's go. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm the best. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's been great. Peter, cinnamon is too spicy. Too spicy. Let me take a little power nap here because it's getting nighttime. Welcome, Peter. We're just getting started. As I was saying, I don't think this is going to be a particularly long stream, but this is going to be kind of an important one because we got to get a bunch more trees built. And once I said that we're building trees, you know, Cinnamon showed up. Oh, here with you're here with your new girlfriend. Nice. Well, say hi to your new girlfriend. Say this crazy guy who's building this massive dual island, dual volcano, tropical zoo. Says hi. All right, so I need to get some more grass blocks if I'm going to fill in that area and fix that part up there, and then get to work on putting down some trees. I also can probably drop my balls here a little bit. I got an extra 6 of them in my hand here that I don't need. Let's throw those back into there. Yeah, all right, yeah. I think I just need grass then, yeah. Now, there was grass in this one, I believe, but I think I might have used grass blocks. No, not all of them. Yeah, there's plenty in there for what the uses I have for them, so. Instead of watching a weird American who for some reason loves the 14th of March, something about men's Valentine's. It is true. It is true. Everyone out there, men and women watching. 14th of March. We got a little less than a month now away. It's men's Valentine's Day. Ladies especially. Look that up for the love of God, please. Yeah, because so many men are neglected on the 14th of March. Because I guess people just don't know about it. But yeah, look into it. What holiday is men's holiday celebrated on the 14th of March? Google it. You'll find out. And the way to celebrate it is explained in the title. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. So yeah, I want to get this part filled in here. I don't know why I left it like this. Maybe I was a big old da-da-da at the moment when I was building this. Probably the case. But we're gonna fix that right now. Right meow. Your girlfriend was not happy when she told her. Yeah, it's weird how so many women out there just aren't happy with having a men's Valentine's Day. I don't get it. I don't get it. you'd think that that'd be a good thing, you know? But all right, but let's. Oh, look at that! I'm already out of the full stack ready. Wow, that goes really fast. Okay, so I got that part done now. This looks horrible, so I want to try to pretty this up here a little bit. Let me break that down right there, put that there. I don't really want to fall in here because I believe, yeah, this is the serval exhibit, and they will tear me a new one, so. I'll kind of blend this in a little bit. Seriously, this zoo is taking me forever to build. I'll get it done eventually, one of these days, but man. I don't know how to cook steak, so I'd mess that half up bad. Well, it's the thought that counts, really. But it is an important part, too. So people are laughing when they look up that holiday, and they're like, okay, I know what he's really after. But no. It's both those things. The steak is important. So don't slouch on that. Imagine if you're a guy on Valentine's Day got you like these like wilted flowers and said, yeah, it's just the thought that counts, right? Ah, you really wanted the chocolate anyway, so. Just wouldn't make sense. Wouldn't be right, you know? This is not looking, speaking of not being right. What about the other half? Don't worry about that. That's for Black Rose to figure out. So, there's I have second part exactly. Oh, it's just the thought that counts. Brutal. Yeah, don't. So sorry you had somebody do that. That's horrible. You wanted the chocolates anyway. That, folks, is what we like to call messed up. Alright, there. I got this part to here anyway. That's as far as we have the grass so far. I can put down more. I just want to build some trees in this area, though. Oh, wait, hold on. What about the backside of this, near the ocean? Oh, I'm flying. This stupid elytra. Holy cow. It just activates on its own periodically. Like, I'm only holding down spacebar. So I'm not even, like, pressing it repeatedly. I'm just holding it down, and it's, like, activating the elytra and going. Jeez, that guy just scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I don't even care what you have to trade. It's nothing good. I know it. This is 116.5. You don't have anything good to trade. Thanks for the free leather and lead, so. I think my connection might be horrible. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Wow. Like I'm experiencing a little bit of lag. Here, we'll throw the remnants of that guy in there. Are we going to do something actually fun today? What are you talking about? This is what we're doing it right now. We're getting ready to build trees. And I know you absolutely love how I build trees in here. You can't even deny it. It's like part of your soul. Alright, I think instead of continuing doing all that removing, I'm just going to fill this all in. Whoop, that was a double click there. Fill this all in here. If I sound a little mundane, I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I am actually very tired today. Kind of exhausted. So, if I sound like a little groggy, there it is. Jeepers. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm 2-barring right now. That is terrible. Oh, the stream is also kind of choppy, too. Not one for the palms. Oh, boy. Waiting for the stream to catch back up. Waiting for the stream to catch back up. Should I put the pine back, Cinnamon? No data. Anyone else having trouble with the stream? Yes. 1 second. Alright, waiting for it to reconnect here. Stream if I can't stream. Delete. One bar connection on the server. I can't even pick up these things. This is bad. I don't know what's going on. I just know that my connection just took a massive dive. Back-ish, yeah. I know it kind of looks like it's sort of trying. I'm trying to reconnect to the server. I did not pick up the shulker. I don't know if you guys saw it. It wouldn't let me. I kept rubber banding back. I don't know what's going on. My connection is doing horrible right now. Says I'm back-ish, but the stream rate is horrible. I don't know what the kids are up to today right now. Honestly, I'm not worried about that right now. They're being watched right now. Honestly, I'm not worried about that right now. They're being watched by their mom, so... Stream connection says good now, but we'll see about that. I was able to log back onto the server and pick up the shulker before it disappeared. Alright. If everything's good, we'll continue, but looks like it's streaming. You guys, can you hear me? Again, when things like this happen, no clue what the problem is. This is just a good old-fashioned ISP saying, yeah, we're just going to cut your connection for a bit. Sucks to suck. It's been working fine, no problem, up until I start streaming, and then all of a sudden, oh, yeah, we have a problem. Oh, yeah. So. Alright, I think it says excellent now, so we'll see how long that lasts. Okay, I guess we're going to press on, so hopefully you guys are all still there. See a drop in viewership, which is always fun. Technical difficulties usually do drive people away, that's why I hate it. It's like the system is constantly working against small streamers, so... How do you get the ZAWA rebuilt logo to say ZAWA together instead of ZAWA rebuilt? Also, I can hear you. I photoshopped it. Yeah, I did Photoshop. I did it myself, so. Alright, let's continue building. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because not only do I have this stream to do, but I got the hightail one to do later too, so. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. You guys can hear me? Okay, good. Looks like the connection is back now, so that's good. I try to blend this in so that it actually works on the clip side here. Okay. But yeah, Photoshop is how I did the logo. How I got the guy on top of it. I got a guy in Fiverr to do the art design for that. Didn't exactly do what I had ordered, so it's a little annoying. But then I took what he did provide and had to do my own work on it, Photoshop it to get it to look right, not just the logo. But eventually got it. But that's Fiverr for you. You get kind of like what you get. There's a lot of really talented people on Fiverr that can give you some amazing stuff, and there's some people that really don't do the top work on it, you know? Oops, right in the water here. And of course, I don't have my lights on now. Ow, face plant. But yeah, I don't know if you guys could hear what I was talking about last when the connection went to crap there, but yeah, I'm exhausted today. Didn't get a lot of sleep, so I'm kind of half out of it right now. But you know what? I'm gonna keep pressing on and try to get this place built. At least get another chunk of it done, because I don't want to drag my feet too much on this. I want to actually get this place, you know, completed so that we can move on to our next wonderful project. What's that project going to be? No clue. That's kind of up to you guys. Oh yeah, it's kind of up to you guys. The next, oh my gosh, leg spike. Holy cow. The next series is going to be kind of up to you guys. Whoever has the top super chat gets to decide that, whether it's going to be ZAWA Season 4 or Jurassic Craft or some kind of dinosaur mod like that. Currently, Black Rose is sitting in the top position with $260 for a super chat. And whoever bests that, if anyone bests that, will be able to decide. And I believe Black Rose is in favor of the Jurassic Craft, bringing that into a series, dealing with dinosaurs. I believe everybody who's in the running is for that. Dinosaurs in space. Mix Galacticraft in with it. Take dinosaurs. That would actually be how you do dinosaurs in space. You play like fossils and archaeology, and you install Galacticraft also, and you literally take the dinosaurs into space. Might be onto something there, actually. Space dinos. This one all right down here, and that one there. Bam, just like that. All right, so at least we got something kind of going here to make it look like the grass is going down the slope a bit, because there was nothing there before. Yeah, that looks better. A little crappy right there, but I'll fix that here. I've got to research the Triassic period for Universal module. That sounds fun. All right, I think you mean University module. All right. Blending this in just a little bit. There's a brand new ZAWA add-on in the works. Well, I'm going to have to catch that on a later ZAWA version because I don't believe they're making them for 1.16.5 anymore. And I am stuck in this version until we update the whole thing. Until we update the whole thing, including reset the server and everything. Some of the mods in here didn't bother to do an update to or beyond 1.16.5. So, and then when they did finally get around to updating, they updated to 1.2020, I think it is, and they kind of skipped this version entirely. So it kind of screwed over folks like me. But c'est la vie, you know. Go to 1.20.1 because that's a good version. You know, I would, except for what I just said there. Is some of the mods that we have installed in here didn't bother to do a version that I can jump forward to. So, I can't. Namely, the biomes you'll go, I think, is our big thorn at the moment. Because they discontinued past 1.16.5 here. And they then created an entirely new mod called the Biomes We've Gone. And it's the same developer, same everything, it's just a different mod. And so, like, it's not compatible with its predecessor, so you can't just upgrade to that one. So until then, until we finish this season, we are stuck in this version. So any of the new mod stuff that comes out for ZAWA and add-ons and stuff like that, I can't use. Like, none of them. So, until we finish the zoo. So that's another reason why I'm pushing on these live streams, why I've been doing so many live streams, is because I'm working on this. But yeah, if we do another season of ZAWA, then yeah, we can always update the mod pack to its latest version, then and get the new the Biomes You've Gone in there also, so. But until then, we're stuck. We're stuck where we're at. All right, let me get my tree building kit out here just for Cinnamon to enjoy. Oh, hold on. There's also these guys I'm going to want. Don't need that. Probably need both of those. Put that up there. Let's do one of these numbers. Some of this. Yep. Actually, I think I'm going to reverse this. Do that. We'll do that. Tree building setup ready to go. Alright, so we'll put like a double tree right here. Okay. And then we'll put one down here. I might spread these out just a little bit more. Mainly because I wouldn't mind fitting some ruins kind of down in here too. There, we'll do that. A few trees on here, nothing crazy. I'll start with the double tree because Cinnamon's itching to see how that gets built. Alright, we'll make this one a little shorter one. Put in some cocoa beans here to make it look like coconuts. Oh yeah, I need more space in my hotbar is what I need. Alright, so Cinnamon's new girlfriend. This right here is what I have to do for every single palm tree that you see on the island. Every single one of the hundreds and hundreds of them. And then the last bit right over here, this last part I got to do up here until we remove the stone. I'm going to jump down. Alright, then we got that. Then the very crucial step is to grab my balls and throw them up there. That might actually be a good toss. Nope, land right next to it. I usually do it from here because then diagonally it doesn't really matter as much. She's playing Minecraft on her PlayStation. Well, she's missing how to build palm trees. There we go, drop that down then. Come down here, knock these out. Got a little extra detailing on this thing. And voila, palm tree. Now I get to do the other one. Make this a tall boy. So, in the last episode of Planet Crafter that came out about a week ago, I asked people to go into the comments section and leave song lyrics, okay, about that series, about me being a da-da-da or whatever, you know. Such riveting gameplay. I asked them to leave song lyrics, so about me, about whoever, or about the series, you know, about whatever, you know, and any of the inside jokes, whatever they wanted to do. And people left a few comments, actually. Now, there wasn't enough comments to make a full song out of everything, but there was quite a few comments. And most of them were pertaining to toxicity specifically, but I was hoping to get more general, broad ones for the whole series. But I did go through them all. And I copied them all down to a Word file, or a WordPad file, because that's what I got on the computer. And I went through and I tried to write a song that encompassed as many of them as I could, while still, you know, being just kind of about the series and the channel and the character that I play in that and everything. Just do that there for that one. This one's already done. Yep. And I did it. I finished the song. So I'm currently working on the music video for it. I'm referring to this kind of as like my magnum opus for Planet Crafter songs, because it's a doozy. It is a doozy. It wasn't easy to make either. I know writing it came pretty smoothly, but then getting it to sound right in that AI, that Suno thing, was a bit of a challenge. And from what I got now, I like it. I think it's good. And hopefully you guys enjoy it too. The patrons, of course, will be able to hear it first. I might actually throw it up on there pretty soon rather than later. Like, instead of waiting for the music video to get done, I'll throw it up on there and then let them listen to it. And they can tell me what they think. A couple of people who have listened to it seem to enjoy it. They're like, who is that? Your mother? Yes, one of them. Actually, no, I don't think my mom's actually listened to it. But, it's a good one. It's a doozy. It is a doozy. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. That series has kind of morphed into like a crazy, weird adventure. So, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Big old yawn. Man, like I said, I am not quite awake today. Holy cow. I'm building palm trees half awake. Just wait until the Hightail stream where I'm half awake for that one too. It's gonna be great. I read some comment before on one of my videos where the person said I was basically running around kind of like manic, like I didn't know what I was doing or whatever. And the way I describe it actually is that what you're watching when you watch me play a game is you're watching someone who is way beyond the safe levels of sleep deprived, still trying to function. What did I do for Valentine's Day? I bought stuff for my wife, and then I made a bunch of food for everybody. I made dinner. Yeah. And then that was it. made a chicken cordon bleu. So one thing that I can make that my kids actually eat, because everything else they put their nose up in the air with, which is a real shame because I like making a lot of things, but like I said, if they don't eat it, it doesn't really do me much good to make it. By food, or do you mean the stuff you posted in the Discord? That is food. That was it. You know, I told you that's what it was. Like I said, the kids actually eat that. Because it's delicious. It tastes great. Most people don't add brown sugar to their chicken cordon bleu, but I do. And I've been, in between streams, I've been actually trying to find the secret seeds in Hightail, and I'm missing one. I'm missing one only, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get it, because I kind of explored the resource world and the actual world trying to find it, and I didn't get it, so I don't know. You had a fantastic Valentine's? That's good to hear, man. Tis good to hear. It's also getting nighttime. I gotta be sleeping because you know what creepers be doing. You bought loads of stuff for your girlfriend, then you bake cookies together. That sounds fun. I was actually yawning while I did that jump in placement on those, and I still got it. I was pretty proud of myself. Not gonna brag or nothing, but that was pretty awesome. Caught the flu for my kids for Valentine's. A little delirious today from it. Oh, that's sucky. I'm sorry about that. That is no bueno. Little petri dishes they are. Yep. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna make it. Skill issue. Yeah, kids get you sick all the time. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Yeah, we still gotta do the foliage and stuff in here too, so there's still quite a bit to do, like the stuff on the ground. There's a lot of that we gotta do on this place. Like, we got the trees all in here, which is great, but all of that needs to get covered in foliage still. Not to mention all of the trees here on the side of the volcano, same thing. I think there is foliage in here in this little spot, and then all along here there is too, but I gotta do all the stuff on the smaller volcano on the western side. That all needs stuff, so. Mr. Monocle, hello and welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're building, I'm exhausted, I'm half awake, but we're building trees. Oh, big old leg spike. We're building trees. I had a vision yesterday that looked like, just like the island you're building. Sweet, yeah, here, let's take another look at it, yeah. There it is. So this was originally a rose field, and this was a volcanic plains, and it had what the Biomes of Plenty calls a volcano, which it was really just a big old plateau with lava kind of coming out of random spots on it. Well, we've since carved that down to actually look like volcanoes now, so that was carved out of a huge area. That's why I have so much stone to do the rest of this stuff, because this stuff, I don't believe I've seen Mr. Monocle pop in before, so what we're going to do is we're going to show him what the terrain looks like underneath the facade, you know, because, whoop, big old leg spike again. This is the normal terrain for over here, and so you can kind of see how a lot of this has been built up. A lot of this has been built up to hide what's actually going on underneath here. Yeah. So we're creating our own terrain in here. I thought I heard a spider. I probably did hear a spider. It's probably chasing me right now. Yep. I'm telling you, those spiders are everywhere. So yeah, quite a bit of work put into this thing to make this look like an actual place. There's some dormant volcano here. The bit larger but still dormant-ish volcano. When are you not half awake and sleep deprived? That's a good point, man. That is a really good point. Sleeping is honestly overrated. Yeah. Hey, it keeps you trapped in this physical realm, exactly. I like going into like the wall over here because I think this is one of the best examples of what we've done. Look at this. None of this terrain. This here is the natural terrain for this place. This is the stuff I put in. That right there is a hot spring that you can see on the surface. But yeah, look at all of this. All this was built. So the terrain here on the island is custom, and the reason for that is because I built a really tall sign. Excuse me, sleep is that's hilarious. I've actually dozed off at my desk quite a few times, yeah, because I just kind of keep on going until I can't stay awake anymore. But yeah, that hot spring, for example. There's one right here too, but is up here. It's kind of funny. There's this hot spring in here, but you'd never know it because like you'll never see this. I mean, you can see it on the map. Oops, let's go over here by where I'm at. You can see it on the map there. You can see there's one right here as well. There's actually another one right here, I believe. Entrance walks in somewhere. Yeah, I think it's right there. And then there's one that a bridge crosses over right here. So there's a couple hot springs in the area, along with these ancient ruins that are dotted in here as just landscape marks or landscapes, you know, markers or whatever. And then over there's the volcanoes. But all of these trees, all of these palm trees you see, they all have to be custom built, block by block, every single one of them. All of them that you see over here on the island, all of these have been built. Every individual. See, let's just stop 1 second and be like, you see this block right here that I'm standing on? I placed that at one point. You can see because the smoke effects. Yep, yeah, we had the campfires underneath it. So, but this is actually a zoo. This isn't just a tropical island. Like we have kangaroos. Yeah, they're back there. Yeah, I think this is the anteater exhibit. Yeah, they're right there. So this is actually a zoo with exhibits in it too that you have to walk around in. So this whole thing is all for the animals. I think this was the possum. Possibly the possum. I don't know if they're still in there though. They might have despawned. I had an issue with that. Those are smashed in the. Oh wait, no, they're smashed in the corner back there. Right there. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of them. There's the black-footed ferrets. Right there. There's also an interior to this place. It's kind of not too safe in there, but if you actually go over here and then look at the depth of the stuff, you'll notice that there's actually exhibits through here, including the caldera of the volcano. You can actually go in there, or the magma chamber. You can see that. That's where the striders are, and a dragon egg. But exhibit. And then even over here, this part right here, this is a fake cave. That's why it looks kind of weird. You don't see the path. But this is an exhibit. That's a bad exhibit right there. This is the black spider monkeys, I think they are. The Hamadryas bamboon. The squirrel exhibit's right there. That's one Oliver made. So yeah, like there's exhibits throughout all this. Have you guys ever astral projected before? Not recently. It's been a hot minute. But yeah, all of these things. There's the orca exhibit right there with the shipwreck in it. But all of these trees, all of them get built one block at a time. Zoo tour. I basically am. They all get built one block at a time. And this is the part we're working on right now, the undeveloped part right now where I'm still working on it. And these all have to get trees put on it too, the whole thing. I got some ruins built there. Even the bathrooms are like ruins. Because once you get across the bridge and cut through the otter exhibit right there, you get here, and this is actually the bathrooms. So you got like the men's room here. And then you got the women's room over here. Boy, yeah, this is a, do you have an animal mod? Yeah, it's a ZAWA evolved. This whole mod pack is called ZAWA Together. It's one that myself and my pal Bayfish threw together. So it's a custom mod pack, but it is on Curse Forge, so like people can go play it if they want. So yeah, the dormant volcano here that was like, so the story behind this, and the reason why it's like half washed out over here, is it had a side eruption like Mount St. Helens. So you can still see like a little bit of smoke coming out of here, but not much. The side eruption created a new magma flow that ended up over the eons, turning into that mountain right there. So that's the story behind it, the lore behind it. It's currently got 95 mods. I don't remember how many mods this one has, actually. I actually don't remember how many mods are in this. But yeah, every palm tree, every single one of them, just like this. I have to kind of think for a second if I'm crouching or not, because I've been playing too much Hightail, and my my buttons are all screwed up right now. Such a great game. I love that game. Oops. Move that. Looks like it's getting nighttime again, but we're in I think the shadow of the volcano. Or the trees are blocking it there. Right here. Goes down. Your body through astral projection. I've seen astral projection. I watched Doctor Strange. It's amazing. I don't know how to do that, but mainly because I don't got time to be projecting nothing. I gotta actually usually get to work. Whether it be on this stuff or watching the kids or wow, the full-time job, one of them. Yeah, that's why I'm always tired. But no, today it's because I didn't get to sleep much last night. I got to bed late and then I got woken up kind of rudely, but abruptly this morning, and put me in a crabby mood almost immediately. But yeah, I was only like 3 hours of sleep, which is actually my normal. That's usually what I usually get, but that's gonna kill me one day. It's definitely gonna be the end of old GReimer one day. So if you guys ever notice like the channel just stops uploading stuff, like I just vanish off the face of the earth, I died. Just so you know, that's the answer. I have kids. Yeah, I have three. I have three boys. The oldest is 8. Yeah, they make a lot of noise. So yeah, plus Cinnamon and Random or Simon there on my Discord too. But honestly, those guys are a hoot. So but no, yeah, I got three kids. So anytime you see somebody who does a YouTube channel and they talk about how they couldn't keep up with it, there's a lot of stress, you know, they had to work their part-time job or something, and that was about it. And then compare that. Like I said, I work full-time, worked at the same place for going on 15 years now. Had 3 kids, you know, wife and house to take care of, all that stuff. And I do the YouTube channel, so... And I've been going for, I don't know, 6 years now or so. It's gotten harder with the more kids that show up, I will say that. Because whereas before, like, you have one kid and he takes a nap, or you just tell him to be quiet, and when he gets older, I miss completely with that one. Or tell him to be quiet when he gets older and he just listens and stuff, yeah. There's that one, but then when you mix in the other 2, actually, even after the second one, things are still okay and manageable, but once the third one got thrown into the mix, it just turned into a chaos around the house, so... So yeah. Either lack of sleep or alcohol kills, man. I don't actually really drink. I think, like, I always jokingly say, like, you know, here, like this. Like, you'll hear me do this joke all the time. I'll always be like, man, this mod pack is going to be the death of me. I swear to God, it's going to cause me to start drinking. That's that's a Coke. I got a cherry Coke. I'm actually trying to think, like, the last time I had a beer even was, I think, Christmas? When I was over at the family get-together, you know, they had a beer there, so I grabbed one, and that might have been it. So yeah, I don't actually drink a whole lot these days. Maybe that would help. Let's put the balls away for a second and grab some beans. Let's put 2 on that one. It just didn't get a lot of sunlight or something. I don't know. I'm 17, so I'm like 90% sure I don't have kids. Yeah, there's alcohol is overrated. Doesn't even make you feel good. It all depends on how it's used. I know I've had some of the best times I can't remember back in the military because of alcohol, but yeah, it all depends on how it's used. You know, I just had an epiphany. I built 300 of these trees, maybe a little bit more. But what if instead of like placing the leaf block here and then putting the stone on the end of it, what if I did that and then did that? Because then I could break that stone from down below. Because I'd have to place it against the side then. Holy cow, that could save me so many balls. I don't have to jump up here if I did that. Like right there. Like, how many of these trees have I built that I never even thought about doing this? Yeah, because I destroy all the other stone up here before I hop down. Like this. I take those things out, and then I do that and that. It's going to be a little bit extra jumping around just to get over here, but then I do this and break it. So yeah, it would just be underneath. I wouldn't have to yeet my balls up here. I knew this live stream was worth it. It taught me a new technique. Yeah, just like this. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, now I just hop down and place it on the side. Like that. Ha! GReimer's finally learning. Honestly, yeah. It only took about 3 years of building the zoo, but I got it. There we go, got it. Whoops, not there. Old habits die hard. I saw the stone, I was like, aim for it. Yeah, see, I can just break it from down here. And that actually works. Look at that. Alright, that's way easier. Okay, yeah, alright, I got my new favorite way to build trees now. Yeah, I feel like I can stop yawning now. Holy cow. Alright, let's have this one go up a couple, and then this way, and then, oops, this way. There we go. Went a little crazy there with the oak, or with the jungle logs, but it's fine. we go. Watching your girlfriend die trying to find netherite in the newest version of Minecraft. Well, at least you're there for her, you know? Yeah, and was it Y15? I think it's still the best you can do in there for netherite. Sorry if you hear some voices in the background there. I can even put this one in place, and that way I can easily get it from down below. Alright, there we go. I should just be able to see what I'm saying. Alright, and then one there, two there, one there, two there, one, two, one, two. Perfect. Alright, now. Oh, whoopsie there, we're putting too many down. There we go. All those jungle leaves, yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of jungle leaves in this. That's true. There's it's kind of a necessary evil when it comes to building the palm trees. Is you gotta get a lot of jungle leaves in there. I built a canopy up here a little bit because it's getting nighttime and I gotta sleep, so I gotta have a nice place to put my bed, you know. Sleeping in a tree. I'm in the zone again, people. I think this is the last. Oh no, there's still two more trees down there. Oops. I remember the last ZAWA series. Loved watching the one on VintageBeef server. Had all the cool old animals. Now we've got so many new animals, but not as many of the old ones. Yeah, I know. Like, we don't have tigers, for crying out loud. Like, what the heck happened to tigers? They were in ZAWA Rebuilt, but they're not in ZAWA Evolved. I miss those. And the model looked great, too, for them. Alright, is that everything for up here? It looks like it. Do you not want to talk about the astral realm, GReimer? I don't know much about it. I can't really offer any insight in it. Yeah, that is unknown to me. Other than what I've seen on Doctor Strange. Oh, that was one too many there. Oh, your dad is in Venezuela. You're like low-key a father figure too. Right now. I am a horrible father figure. I would not recommend listening to really anything I say. I mean, look how bad Cinnamon turned out, so... I would not recommend listening to anything I say. I'm just up here just talking out my behind trying to get this place built. Alright, there we go. Oh, no, I missed one over there. Missed one. Who is Cinnamon? That's Simon Holmes. He's on the server here, though. He just tunes in to watch me build palm trees because he's obsessed with them. Loves them. Oh, I missed a block up there, too. Games on YouTube. Yeah, he also he also likes to steal as much clout as he possibly can for his YouTube channel, which I would normally say go check it out, but he hasn't posted a ZAWA episode in a while. So you're a Spice Girl. Actually, that's correct. Yes, he is. GReimer's a fantastic father figure. He taught me so much about March 14th. This is what I'm talking about. I am not a good father figure. But seriously, ladies, if you're watching, look into that. I guarantee you it'll make your relationship better. No matter how good your relationship is, it'll make it better. If you remember that holiday. And don't forget the steak. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Cinnamon had a little issue with the bots kind of infecting his channel. So one day there's this explosive growth, which is normally a good thing, but it needs to come from somewhere. You need to know where the people are coming from, you know, because if you see explosive growth on your channel, but there's no explanation for it, you run the risk of those not being real accounts, and it actually tanks your analytics. You get great subscriber counts, but the view counts are horrible. And in reality, the most important thing on YouTube is not your subscriber count. It is your watch hours. It is the views you get on your videos. That's way more important than your subscribers. And so when one of them artificially boosts your subscribers, then it makes your channel look like a fake channel. Where people say, oh, yeah, well, he's got like 20,000 subscribers, but he gets like 10 views per video. So this is obviously a fake channel, and then you don't get anyone to collab with you or nothing like that. So, and plus you don't actually make any money then either, because you really are only getting 10 views, and you get paid on YouTube based on your advertiser money primarily. I mean, there's also like the YouTube Red, cut that you get too, but that's minor. That's the reason why you see people do sponsors on their videos. This video is sponsored by whatever. You know, that's why people do it, is because that's a source of revenue for them. That, you know, because you don't actually make a lot of money on YouTube. Just to let you know, all you dreamers out there, you don't make a lot of money on YouTube, not unless you get like mega big. And even them, you see them doing sponsorships all the time. But yeah, don't head into the YouTube actually expecting to be like super good at, or super rich because of videos you put out. So, what animal are you building in the exhibit? Oh, I'm building palm trees at the moment. But Ahmed, hello, welcome. We are we're working on the in between the exhibits here. Like we're over here by the serval exhibit. Oh, we got some visitors over here by the serval exhibit. For some reason, it would just tickle me pink to see these guys show up and have the servals just maul them, but they don't ever do that. So, looks like the other ones are over there. Captain's up there on that ridge. And I'll just leave them there. Alright, got one more tree to build in this area here, and then probably move on to bigger and better things. How much do you make a year from YouTube? Not a lot. Let's put it this way. When I first got monetized, you're thinking, oh, sweet, you're going to get a bunch of money. No, you don't. You really don't. You get paid out, I think there's like 2 days out of the month that you get paid out on YouTube. And it only pays you out if you've collected, it puts it into like a holding account. And once you reach at least $100 in that account, it'll pay it out, whatever it is then. So if you're going through the month and you racked up 80 bucks, and then someone comes in and drops like a $50, you know, super chat, you know, after the 30% going to YouTube, then you're left with the 70% of that. That gets added into your account, and voila, you end up with just over $100 then, and you're ready to go. You can get paid. So whenever that next date, that payout date rolls around, then you can actually receive money, whatever was in your account and as a total. So that's how YouTube monetization works. And that's fine because you know what days those are going to be. So as long as you can hit that $100 threshold, you can get $100, you know, on that. You know, so you can get like two payments of $100 every month if you reach that level. But when you first get monetized, well, at least me, when I first got monetized, I was nowhere near that. Like it would take me about 2 months just to get one $100 payout. So I put that into perspective. Now I think I usually get about maybe one every month. That's about it. But it's not like it's just, you know, hand over fist money comes pouring in or nothing like that. So I want to temper people's expectations. If you're getting into doing YouTube, don't expect it to be like this huge money-making adventure. This is a lot, and I mean a lot of work to get to where I'm at, and I'm in a heavily competitive field. You know, when you think about it, this gaming channels, especially ones playing Minecraft. So it's not a good idea. I'd recommend getting into a more niche game of some kind that other people will tune into. And then this would have to go right here. I'll just kind of remember that one. Oh, it's getting nighttime again. I better sleep. Creepers be creeping. Let's see. Do you actually make money from your Patreon? I do, actually. I do, yeah. That's the other thing. So the biggest thing I can recommend to people is to branch out a little. If you can start getting a little bit of a following on your channel, branch out a little bit, get a Patreon as another source of income. Those things help out with a lot of things, like paying for anything that might need to go to support the channel, whether it be something straight up like buying a new game, you know, that can help finance that, whether it be paying for an ad for your channel, actually, like a Google ad, that it would help finance that. Anything you can do to then reinvest it back into the channel so that your channel can effectively become self-sustaining, that would be ideal. I'm kind of there already with that, but that's only with lowering the ad, because I do have a Google ad out there for the channel to try to draw new people to the channel if they like this stuff. Okay, boy, where's this one? Right here. Yes, okay. But that I had to dumb down the budget on that like a lot, so that I could actually have it be self-sustaining. So now the money I make on YouTube pays for the ad to try to help grow it, so that it's like its own creature. Do you live in the U.S.? I do live in the U.S. I'm a Wisconsinite. Numinous Healer, hello. I did say that right? I'm having a hard time reading today. That's because it's a day that ends in Y. Not a good reader. But yeah, welcome to the stream. All right, I think we're done with the trees over here at least. But don't worry, Cinnamon. There's more. There's more. You can high-key adopt me legally. Do you think I'd be a good son? I have no idea anything about you, so I'm going to just whistle, walk away nonchalantly. I do need to get more oak slabs, though, if I'm going to build more trees. So I'm a Floridian. Nice. Miami representative. Nice. Florida's a great state. I've been down there. When I was younger, I was down there. At least I went to Disney World down there. I had a lot of fun. I thought I was in Florida one other time, too, but I can't remember. I know I was in the south area. Oh, no, I wasn't in Florida. I was in Louisiana. Jesus, that's a much different state. Yeah, that was for military training, though, so. I'm actually just going over here just to try to get those guys to despawn back there. So I'm just flying over here right now just to do that. Oh, I'm also running out of jungle logs. Oh, well, I guess I'm here to grab some jungle saplings. If I could adopt a son, like a YouTube son. Yeah, it sort of depends. I don't know. You're not really making content anymore. You got to get back to that. So maybe you're a good son in real life, but a YouTube son, you kind of dropped the ball a bit on that one. Based on my chat, am I a good son? No. I don't know. I have no idea. It's like asking me to base Cinnamon on his chat whether he's a good son, and yeah, that's like a loaded question then. Alright, let's grow two trees worth of wood here, and we'll chop it down. I think I have some bone meal. Yeah, I do. All right. Oh, I need to restock on. Oops, wrong button. I'm pressing F. I'm playing too much Hightail. I know what you're thinking. No, that's blasphemy. There is no such thing as too much Hightail, and I would agree. I would happen to agree with you. I think that that's a fantastic game. Real Dad, I'm getting kicked back to this week. Our dad stuck in Venezuela. That's no bueno. That's not good. What was the bone meal used for? The bone meal is going to be used to grow the trees abruptly, so that I can just chop down the tree. Because I need to collect more jungle logs right now. I'm down to just these 8, and I think I might have like a couple in here. Yeah, I have 3, so I'm at 11. So I need to grow a couple of jungle trees to get more jungle logs, so that I can keep making more palm trees, so Cinnamon can be happy. In case you're wondering if you're just joining, Cinnamon is Simon Holmes in the chat. I could definitely. Well, I mean, legally, is it possible to become someone's real dad? Yeah, but I mean, am I going to? No, I've got 3 kids already. I got 3 kids already, and I am struggling to keep up with that. I'll get rid of all my vapes for you. That's a serious offer. Alright, now, normally I'd say let's grab these jungle leaves, and I guess I could actually technically grab some of them. because I need them for making more palm trees, and I don't necessarily need too many saplings. I got some, but I do want to make sure I restock my saplings from this. Get at least 8 back. Maybe I'll just take the top canopy off of this tree, and then the other tree, I'll just let that disintegrate. Just watched my girlfriend die in lava in the nether. Her last words were, I'll firm it. Okay. That's a weird thing to shout out before you burst into flames in lava. Let's get these leaves here. Sakana, welcome to the stream. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. That would be very, very helpful. Again, tell the YouTube overlords you're enjoying this. I had a comment on my Planet Crafter playlist actually letting me know that some of the episodes were out of whack, out of order. And I was like, the YouTube overlords, doing what the YouTube overlords do best. They kind of jumble those up sometimes. Because the episodes are filmed weeks apart. It's like... There's no way they got out of order. Like, there's no way I put them out of order, because I don't actually go and I don't shuffle the playlists up. I literally just assign them as they release. So, oh, that tree grew. I didn't need bone meal at all for that one. Tally ho. I'll never hit that button for palm trees. For pine trees, different story. Well, they start with a P. They're pea trees, like the dishes. Alright, now this one I'll let this disintegrate just to get as many of the saplings back as possible. But yeah, if you are just joining in, I was saying earlier about how, I think this is right when the stream connection kind of took a dive, but I was saying earlier about how people have put in a bunch of submissions for the lyrics for the Planet Crafter song that I asked for in the last Planet Crafter episode. And I tried taking all of them and putting them into a song. So hopefully you guys get a kick of that, because it's a banger. It's a good one. Working on the music video now. It's gonna take a little bit more than a normal music video. But hopefully you guys like it. Oh, my inventory must be full. I'm thinking about calling the song, and this might change, but I'm thinking about calling the song The Planet Crafter's Tale. I think it's a pretty appropriate title for the song. I've kind of been listening to it on repeat over the last day or so, just trying to get an idea of what I'm going to do for the music video. And it's a good one. It's a really good one. Oh, stretch, people. Definitely get up and stretch. Holy cow, I stretched to look back at the screen and it was nighttime. Are there carts in Wisconsin? As far as like something you ride around in, or a shopping cart? Yeah. I don't know what else what that would be other than that. All right, 6 of them. I started with 8. I was hoping to get at least 8. Ah, there's a log up there too. Drop it, drop it, drop it. All right, well, I mean, we can continue on in the meantime while this is slowly disintegrating up there. Oh, the other one disappeared instead of the one that the log is on. Come on. Oh, this is a... I can probably get that if I Superman past... Oh, never mind, I don't need to. I can probably get that if I Superman past it, though. I don't see any saplings floating around up there, though. Well, there's something floating on that. It was a stick. I think it was a stick. Yep. Alright, so we lost 2 saplings. That's okay. That's what I get for No, I don't think we have whatever you're referring to with carts. So many songs can't honestly make an album. I was actually thinking about putting out like a supercut of all the songs so far, minus the Dig Down one, the parody of Flow Rider's Right Round, because that got copyright struck or copyright claimed. So obviously I don't. Oh, there's one. Booyah! All right, so we're only down 1. So obviously I don't really want to put that one into the mix if it's just going to cause that video to get copyright claimed too. So I'd leave that one out. But I was thinking about throwing a whole like a supercut, like a back-to-back of all the songs, and that includes the ones that I've included as songs for time lapses here. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So that would include Oliver's poop song. But basically, if it's a song that I released, throw it in here, you know? Obviously need the poop song. Yeah, definitely. For sure. In case you guys don't know what the poop song is, go watch the ZAWA episode that has Batty on the thumbnail. We built the Bat exhibit that day, and yeah, for the time-lapse music, my son and I wrote a song together. He was 7 at the time, and he said that we should write a song, and I asked him what about, and he said poop. So c'est la vie. You got a song about poop. All right, let's actually fly over here and keep working on some trees, because like a lot of this area, we'll go over to the penguins actually. Now a long time ago, I think it was for an episode actually, I built this area right here. Built this ruins right here, and I never added any trees to it at all. So I think now is probably the time, that or we'll move over there. Should probably do that over there first so I don't forget it. Yeah, I love this view over here too, especially when you get the masts of the ship loaded in over there and the sun is setting. It looks so cool. Oh yeah, plus we gotta do the, when I start doing the foliage on the ground, I gotta do the vines that hang down off of this cliff overhang too. Okay, let's get to work on building. I'm just kind of doing nothing at the moment. This I'm gonna probably need to go grab more cocoa beans here. We'll throw those in there for right now. Oh, I don't have I don't have any oak planks. I do now. Let's throw that in there for right now. Inventory management is always a thing. Okay. Planks. There's some planks. Alright, palm trees, right? Let's do one right here, right on the peninsula end there, so to speak. One right here. I'll double it right there, I guess. Sure. Sure. Okay, cluster of them up there. This is way more trees than Cinnamon would be is comfortable with, but it is what it is. Should do like a second rundown dock somewhere. I could actually do that. That's something I could add. I might do it on the other side where we're still constructing the terrain, because I need a part of land that is low to the water, and everything around here is all elevated up. So if I do that, I'm gonna have to plan on building it like later, once as I'm designing the terrain. Penguins. Alright, we'll do that. That's quite a few trees to build. Hopefully I can get them all done today. If not, well, oh well. We still got our weekly dose of trees. I think that's why I titled the stream here. I'm not sure I can get them all finished today, mainly because, again, like I said, sleepy today. But we'll give it a shot. I wouldn't mind having this one, because this is going to be kind of right where the viewing area is right there. I wouldn't mind this one actually coming out this way a little bit. Trick with the leaves. I am very much in the zone right now. Oh, come on. At least I got one leaf put down. Should make this one easier. Oh, come on. I normally get those jumps. I normally get the block placement when I do that, but I whiffed it on that one apparently. Alright, we'll do this the boring way. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, Hightail. I've been playing Hightail too much. So, on Hightail, shift and control are switched around. So, I was pressing control there to try to crouch. Instead, I just ran off the little new pillar I made. Third time's a charm. Shift. There we go. For crying out loud, just place these damn blocks. There we go. Holy cow. Why is it that I accidentally fly all the time, but when I'm trying to actually fly, it doesn't? It's really annoying. I'm trying to hurry up because we got the nice, beautiful sunset going here. Yeah, that one. Nice, beautiful sunset. Oh, with the stone in the trees. Whoops. Yeah, I like how that looks. Alright, now I should just be able to remove the stone. And we should have ourselves a palm tree. I'm not super worried about if I'm losing the block of stone or not. Because I have a ton of it, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Alright, moving on. I also wouldn't mind wasting netherite away. Had that in my inventory the entire time and I didn't need it. There's a spider down here just waiting for me to fall off. Come here. Oh, these palm trees are going to be the death of me. Cinnamon, you're going to be so happy the day that I tip over from trying to build these things. Now this design was actually, I created this back on VintageCraft when I was doing the Desert Kingdom of Babel. And I liked them a lot, so I brought them over into this world here. Is that all of them? It would appear so, yes. Throw that spider into the water, so you're still building palm trees? I've done so much. One of these palm trees is yours, remember? Technically two of them, but one of them is labeled. Stretching again. It's really just a matter of how many can I build before I pass out live on stream. I can't wait for the day you tip over. Aquarium in the first season. Oh yeah, the aquarium in the first season was a build I did on the Xbox 360, but way back in the day. It's just something that you guys have actually never seen because it's on the Xbox 360. Actually, well, it's on the Xbox One now. The world got migrated over, but I should actually do that. I really should go and actually load up the Xbox world if I even can anymore and do a tour of my first world. But yeah, the aquarium in season 1 was the dome over the. Oh, those whales are just suddenly there. The dome over the aquarium, or over the altar of the cathedral that I built on that one. But that was before I had a channel. That was way long ago. That one's good enough. Can't quite reach that one there. I would never I would never pay for a silly palm tree. You have no proof. Well, as you mentioned it, I might have a little bit of proof. There was a palm tree that is labeled Cinnamon's palm tree here because you literally did a super chat for it. I feel like I should be able to do like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can just put that one in. Oops, oh, this is not right. Well, now that I have this here, it was an accident. Happy accident. Here. Oops, that's only one. Done. It's like one. I forgot to put that one in there entirely. You have 0 proof. Yeah, hold on. I'll get to the proof here in just a little bit. I've got to. I forgot this one too. What the heck? Oh, this one. That one's good. Now I gotta do this other one here. It's a doubler. So, but proof of Cinnamon owning a tree here. I present to you Cinnamon's palm tree right here. This one is his. And how did he get it? How did he get it? Well, the way he got it was per his own request when he sponsored the zoo, where he actually did a super chat for it. A big old shout out to Black Rose right now at the top super chat. $260 right now. Captured last week, actually. Captured from the clutches of Peter. Peter, thank you, as well as Todd, for both of your multiple contributions. Tinnikin, Inkle, Captain Craig, Kithron, Diamonds in the Rough, Fanny, Corey out there, our very own Corey's my neighbor here on the server. Nickel Plays, Emperor Ditto, Cinnamon, who bought the palm tree, Big Baloo, HT Plays, Mika Hunter, Mr. Bubbles McGee, Ace Yotter, and Black Rose, who's the current record holder right there. Big old shout out to all you fine folks for helping sponsor the zoo. Those are the individuals who have donated any amount of a super chat during these live streams. That's all they got on there. Alright, back to tree building. Now the proof has been shown. built up here. Yeah, I could probably work this. Oops, hold on, I'm gonna do my new technique. Well, that would go right there anyway, so I guess I lucked out on that one. Don't need to do that one at all. I need to sleep though, because creepers be creeping, but don't be afraid. Hey, Nicholas, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Still building palm trees. This is your weekly dose of palm trees. I think I titled this very appropriately. It's also. I really needed to get more sleep last night. It did not happen. This is the tricky part, is when it converges with the other tree. What does it look like? That did not place where I wanted. I had a big old leg spike. There needs to be one more underneath this one right here, but I can't exactly place that from up top here. Play Minecraft with not the same ZAWA mod. Oh yeah, no, there's more updated versions of the ZAWA mod out there right now. But I need to make sure I put one underneath this right here. You know, I could actually break the stone from up here. That way if the tree is a little too tall for me to be able to reach it, I can still finish it off here. So yeah. I'm playing with the rebuilt one. Yeah, I like ZAWA rebuilt actually a lot. I like the amount of animals in it, and I like the I like having lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Okay, I think that's good enough there. I can hop down now. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. This is a mess. 1 there. There. Oh, we're missing one right here. There we go. Alright, I think that's good enough. The Zoo and Wild Animal Classic is the oldest version, and I've been trying to hard to play with. So far, it doesn't seem to work. Oh, you're trying to get it to work, the older version of it. two of them in kind of close proximity here. So what I'm going to do with this one here is I'm going to bring it out right away. Where did it last leave off? There it is. Okay, I think it's coming back now. But we had our very first crash of the stream. I didn't even have any over the last couple ones. I haven't had a crash in forever. Holy cow! That was weird. I actually wasn't expecting that. Yeah, haven't had one happen in a while. That is crazy. That is crazy. All right, let's bring you guys back in. Sorry about that, a little crash-a-rooski there. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Oh, I had all this. Oh, I had all this built. A little rollback too when that happens. I've seen this happen. That's how I evolve and the add-ons. That's nice. Yeah, there was one dev that I knew back in the day that worked on ZAWA Rebuilt. Apparently there was some drama between him and the other devs or something, so they kind of went their separate ways. But other than that, I haven't. Oh, excuse me, I haven't had any contact with any of the other devs. None of them have ever reached out to me. Honestly, it's as if they don't even really care. I'm doing years and years of showcasing their mod. But it's not like they'd have to, though. They can do whatever they want. It was a little strange. Literally the only YouTuber I think is still doing the showcasing their mod at this point, but that's because it's more of a passion project for me rather than just trying to do them a favor. So I like the mod, though. I like it a lot. You sponsor a lot of animals for them? Nice. Yeah, I've been in their Discord for years now, too, and everything like that. I just don't think they care about me because I only have 7,000 subscribers or so. That's usually what I take it is whenever people kind of dismiss my channel or something like that, it's mainly because I'm just not one of the big channels. They're looking for their Jacksepticeye or something, and yeah, that ain't me. That's not me. There, so that's going to look a little wonky, but... No, I am just a regular dude playing this game. The way I like to believe is that I float through life existing, and most people don't know I exist. That's fine, because all the projects that I work on are like I said, passion projects. I'm doing them for my own personal reason. I like doing these things. They're my passion in doing them. That's the whole reason why the channel exists. Is you guys get brought in on my passion for video games and get to go on these crazy adventures. I've been receiving some comments on across multiple seasons of Planet Crafter, though. It's not like just the latest ones where people are seemingly annoyed with my derpiness on there. And it's like, did you guys ever see any of the other episodes? The derpiness has only just begun. One person was commenting about how it makes them so frustrated that I missed this one chest on this one season, and I was like, I would like to say that it's going to get better, and that I'm going to be more observant, and that I'm going to see everything, and you won't ever have this happen again. But that would be a lie. I can say that I'm competent at video games, but am I like some kind of like pro at them? No. No, by far am I a pro at video games. sun setting again? It is. Holy cow. See, I know I had a discussion with them about a YouTube thing, which is fun. Things in their Discord, part of the YouTube one. Yeah, I post things. It took me a while actually to get permission there to post things in their in the like streams and videos and stuff like that. Eventually, I did on the Discord. But yeah, just trying to let people know who are interested in the mod. Yeah, I'm going live, or yeah, I'm got another video posted. If you want to see the mod. Although this is a little bit more of a vanilla kind of build that I'm doing right now. It's a big build. It's a big mega build I'm working on. So, and I usually save the modded stuff as far as like the animals, placing the animals and stuff like that for the episodes. So. Yeah, developers, you know, contacting or reaching out to YouTubers is always a lot of fun because they can showcase awesome, cool things or whatnot. But the best experience I've had with dealing with a developer of a game was actually when I was beta testing Nightstones. A guy making that, Ryan, and he just introduces himself as Ryan, so I don't know what his last name is, but that was a ton of fun. We were looking for all sorts of bugs and stuff in that game, and I found a lot of them. It was fun. I was kind of flabbergasted because I kept coming to him with new ones every single time. But yeah, it was fun playing the game. It was fun finding bugs. It was fun constantly being in contact with them to let them know how to improve things, as far as not like my own personal opinion on things, but like, hey, you know, this bug exists, and I want to get that fixed before you release the game. And then of course, you know, kind of driving them a little nuts too, because like right before the game launched, a week before the game launched, I found like a bug that you could like destroy the entire game with. That was pretty special, pretty awesome. I heard a spider somewhere. I think it's underneath me actually. Found a bug that kind of broke the game, which was pretty funny because like he's focusing on launching and stuff like that. And then I posted in his bug channel on Discord. Yeah, I completely destroyed the game with a campfire. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. I'm actually, in case you guys are wondering, if you want to play a game where GReimer Gaming, am featured in the credits of the game, there's 2 games on Steam right now that you can go purchase, and you can actually see my name in the credits. In fact, one of them, you can actually find a statue of me in the game. There is Nightstones. That's the one where you can find the statue of me in the Cave of Souls. If you go into the Cave of Souls, and kind of hang a left, and like the first statue you'll find there. There's a lot of statues in there. I'm one of them. Or you can play Wildmender. And if you look in the credits of that and Wildmender, I'm also credited in there too for being a tester in that too. So Wildmender's a really good game too. I wouldn't mind bringing that to a series actually to the channel. I've done some live streams on it when it was still in like early access, you know. And I wouldn't mind actually doing a playthrough of that. Because that was a good one. That was a really good one. No, but if I can actually get this zoo finished, I'm probably going to shelve ZAWA for a bit, since it looks like the people who are competing for the top super chat spot are all pushing for the dinosaur one instead. Probably shelve ZAWA for a little bit. I played the heck out of this mod a lot. There's literally hundreds of hours of content. So I wouldn't mind exploring something new. I do have a really cool idea for ZAWA specifically, and that's floating out there right now, but it's not entirely up to me. So I kind of have to wait for other people to see if it ever comes to fruition, but given the track record of some individuals, I would say probably not going to happen, but I mean, it'd be cool if it did. Break my legs on the way down here. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have this stream last for too much longer today. I know it's a short stream for me. It's been 2 hours. I usually go for 4 to 12 hours. But I might not keep the stream going too much longer, mainly because, like I said, I am exhausted today. I did not get a chance to get a lot of sleep last night, so I think that I might actually try to take a nap in between streams, if I can even. Like I don't know if I even can with the kids. But yeah, I think I'll probably try to do a little bit of that in between streams for sure. Cause yeah, being tired and trying to stream is tough. Super tall tree here. Especially when you're building palm trees. Super exciting things, the things that Cinnamon absolutely loves. He just can't get enough of them. Oh, I'd also like to give a big old thank you to everybody who upvoted the Planet Crafter suggestion that I submitted to the official suggestion forum for adding the achievement, the GReimer Gaming achievement of launching 100 rockets in the game. It's got 66 upvotes to it for just that comment alone. Just thumbs up for just that comment alone. It's the concept of adding new achievements to the game after they've closed the forum since then, so like you can actually see where the official count is now. Got 109 upvotes total, which puts it at number 25 on the list of suggested items out of like 300 and some. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. I'm hoping that that is enough to catch their attention and actually have this come true, because again, this wasn't something that I was doing to try to steal some clout like Cinnamon does all the time. This was actually just straight up something I was doing for you guys, the fans. Because my suggestion was to make the achievement called Let's Make It Stupid, and it's for launching 100 rockets. It had nothing to do with me, actually. They got no more palm trees. Why did you get woken up? Oh, I got woken up because family drama. We'll put it that way. It wasn't a very pleasant wake up. Yeah. Apparently my Valentine's Day efforts yesterday did not go appreciated or something. So, yeah, it was a rough morning. But the that aside, the Planet Crafter achievement though that I put in for it, I'm hoping that actually comes to life. I'm hoping that happens. When you look, I looked at all of the other 24 suggestions before it. You know. And none of them even come close to having the upvotes that ours had on it. Okay? Like, the GReimer Gaming Achievement one has 66 thumbs ups on it, even though it's on the number 25 most upvoted topic. But all the other ones before that, I just read Cinnamon's comment. My girlfriend just licked half a cookie and gave it to me thinking I wouldn't eat it. What a pleb. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that cookie. It's still getting digested. After all, as I tell the kids all the time, it all comes out the same as poop. So, whether you lick it or not, it comes out as poop. So, oh, Heartbreaker. Wow, awkward time to join in. I'm talking about poop suddenly. But hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, I gotta get more of these things. Cocoa beans. My entrance is over here. It's also getting nighttime. Creepers be creeping, but don't be afraid. Power nap here while I'm in my actual bed. How crazy is that? Viperwing, hello. Sorry late. I was at church when the stream started. No problem. We had some issues. I just got a boyfriend today from another stream. Well, congrats. Love is in the air. It is that time of year after all. But yeah, Viperwing, no problem. We just had technical difficulties in the beginning. It was rough, and then that was it. So you didn't really miss anything. I built some trees. Cinnamon can recap it for you. He'll tell you it was horrible. He built so many palm trees, and he hates it. But he's been here the entire time eating licked cookies from his girlfriend. Oh, pressing F to open things again. This is the remnants of me playing too much Hytale right there. But yeah, sleepy today. I was talking about how I'm sleepy today. I gave a big old thank you to everybody who upvoted the comment or the Let's Make It Stupid achievement being added to Planet Crafter, because the adding more achievements to Planet Crafter is the number 25 on their list of the suggestions that people made. So it's kind of down there, but it's out of like 300 and something. So that's pretty good then. But out of all the 24 topics ahead of it, none of them have more thumbs up than the one to add a GReimer Gaming achievement. So, hate the palm trees, but love the licked cookies. Yeah, absolutely. You can, of course, eat cookies that are not licked too. Just you're allowed to. It's fine. Put one more up on this one here. Let's do 3 on this one. We've discovered a new way to build the palm trees so that I don't have to climb back up or have to throw a ball up here anymore. I'm putting a stone block there, then building this out like so. I can actually just remove the stone block from down below, actually. Zone. But yeah, tonight I am going to be going live again from the Hytale SMP server. So we'll be off on another adventure. I got to expand the homestead. It's coming along very nicely. I also had to. She said I'm not allowed then threatened to baby bird feed me my pasta, send help. Well, it sort of depends. I mean, if you have bad teeth or something, that might actually be a very helpful thing. But yeah, we got to expand the homestead. I did some work because there's a new update coming out next week for Hytale, update number 3, and it's got spreadable grass now on it. it looks like so. There's that, and I think your houses can catch fire too. So that's another thing I'll have to try to worry about. But future GReimer issue, you know, screw that guy. But that one's already done there. Well, the spreadable grass thing is a problem. It's grass spreads naturally then onto dirt blocks, and my paths in my homestead are all made out of dirt. So I had to, since last stream, I went through and swapped them out with gravel or soil pathways because yeah, I was going to have to. all my stuff was going to get overwritten by grass. Can't quite reach that one over there. Hey, hey, hiya. There we go, got it. Gave a solid link hiya there. Not the dirt, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the dirt's getting overridden by grass. Look at all these palm trees, jeepers. There's a lot less palm trees over there. I've been kind of going gung-ho. I guess this is nutrient-rich soil over here because of the volcano, so. Oops. Yeeted a plank on the ground there. My bad. She died in lava, getting dug straight down. Yeah, big no-no in Minecraft. Alright, let's get more leaves, please. If I have any. Not many. Oof, oof, oof. I don't have a lot. This is going to be a tricky one to build because it's smacked up right next to this other one here. Usually I try to build a shorter tree first, but I kind of screwed this one up. That out too while I'm here. All right, now how am I supposed to get over here? So I think it's right there. And then it's those two underneath it. I think that's it right there. We have to do this the old-fashioned way. Wait, nope, never mind. I can do it right here. Biome. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's all. Bitty-bitty, I think that's all, folks. All right, let's get down here. Yeah, Cinnamon, tell your girlfriend to stop dying in lava. It's easier to survive when you don't die. think Sun Tzu said that, actually. It's easier to live if you don't die. Just kidding. He didn't. Jesus, please, nobody actually take that as a serious quote. Oh, hold on, actually. Go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that one's done. Yep, we're just gonna skip that one. I could actually smash that in there too, and it probably wouldn't look that bad, but I think this is fine up here. How much, hey, Cinnamon, how much netherite has she found so far compared to how many times has she died? She's now listening to breakup songs because I laughed at her dying. Jeepers. God. Tell her to listen to All I Want for Christmas is a Planet That Needs Crafting. That was my Christmas song this year that I made. Our Planet Crafter themed Christmas song. Ooh, almost fell off right there. Alright, this should be good enough for up here. Alright, I ran out of leaves, I believe. Yep, completely. Dang it. Well, I gotta go grab some more of those quick then. And this might actually be my last stream for the live stream. Because, holy cow, am I tired. Like I said, I gotta go get a power nap in. The next stream is gonna be in 3.5 hours-ish, or maybe a little bit more. So, that'd be a good time to catch up on just a little bit of a nap. Holy cow. Hytale is a little bit more action-packed than Minecraft. So, every time I head out anywhere to go do anything in that game, I always end up finding something that sends me on some wild adventure. So, should be fun. I wouldn't mind being awake for it. So, okay, we'll finish up the stream, probably wrap it up. Yeah, wait, never mind. Maybe we'll go for a couple more hours building trees for Cinnamon. I think that might be a good idea. Cinnamon wants us to keep going, we'll keep going. Oh, I fell out of the tree. Oh, I fell all the way out of the tree. Oh, that's unfortunate. I usually catch one of those other branches on the way down, but not this time. Yeah, I was gonna wrap it up, but Cinnamon wants us to keep going, you know, so. It's literally like begging in chat. No, for the love of God, stop. Yeah, I did not get as much done today as what I was hoping, but you know what? I got a chunk done, and that's really all that matters here, is just taking chunks of this and getting it done as I go. We got some trees over. Oh, I know we had those always. We've got some trees over here finally now, so that looks good. Looks pretty snazzy. Yeah, actually, it was. Oh, that's not right. Screwed that one up pretty bad there. It's very rough this morning too. Like when I did get up abruptly. I quieted the kids down and had them play on their tablets and stuff for just a little bit, you know, to try to get a little moment of quietness. And I went and took an extra 30-minute nap on Oliver's bed. Because it was available. So once went and laid down on his bed and took a little extra nap. I forgot this one too. What the heck? Ooh, not that. Alright, is that one done? I think that one might be done. Yeah, looks kind of like it's done. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I think I'll wrap the stream up though. I know it's a shorter stream than what I usually do. This was only like 2.5 hours or so. I usually go for a lot longer than this. But I am going to go try to get a little bit of rest before the Hightail stream tonight so that I haven't actually died in Hightail either, so that's kind of an interesting statistic. I'd like to keep that going if I can. I'm not exactly trying to, but it would be nice if I could. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to just head back, stash some inventory, and call her quits. Thank you, Cinnamon, for joining me. I know that you're going to like the fact that we're stopping with the palm trees, but they need to get built. They do. They really do need to get built. I'm going to try to get more of them built between the streams, too, throughout the week if I can. Time is always such a huge limiting factor for me, so... like, I haven't been able to get back on here except for like a half hour before the stream since the last stream, so... Yeah. But alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to wrap things up here. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick little live stream, though. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, 2.5 hours. Hopefully that's enough. So hopefully everybody's doing good. Viperwing, if you're still here, I know you joined in a little bit later in the stream, and it's kind of weird because it's wrapping up right away. But I'll be back later today. So... Cinnamon, thank you for hanging out with me. But I am tired. Holy cow. Ooh, no more. Don't worry, Cinnamon. There'll be more in the next one. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys had a good Valentine's Day. Ladies, don't forget about March 14th coming up. And I will see you guys later today. Later today. In 3.5 hours. All right. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.